will be untouched. But whether or not this actually happens, we have to check it out in this game alone. Game 3 between Nova Esports and Alpha Gaming is live in Wángzhě. Pastors, please take the stage.
Thank you so much, Sagi. As we go into the third game with the series already tied 1-1 to go into this one. I mean, Nova Esports, it looks like this draft is actually very Nova-ish. This is something that they kind of go with, right?
It's their favorite picks, again, comfort picks. But right now, APG, like you said, long game. Plus, they're leaning towards JD. It's a classic protect one lineup.
Yeah.
Like protect the king lineup. Yeah. So they kind of need like 3 items here to get it going, right?
Yeah, yeah. If they're able to hit to that moment, and I feel like APG, who have again lost 8 consecutive series against Nova Esports. You know that they've been waiting in the wings, and they've been just thinking of strategies to deal with the Nova Esports lineup, and I think they might have cracked the code, at least with this draft.
Last time they saw each other, I think it was 1-2. That was 2-1 for Nova. Nova got 2 series out of that MKL 1-2-0, and another one is 1-2. So that's a total of 2 games being won already for the side of APG. Not a series, but 2 games. So again, they're going for the long run.
Yeah, long run. I mean, the 9th time might be the charge, but that series was actually back in September.
Oh, that's
how long it's been. So, I mean, getting into this one where we're talking about these games in November, we've seen that both of these squads have really leveled up. I feel like APG right now are kind of starting to hit that groove.
It feels like that was a decade ago, right? No sprite things yet in the game, right? So we shall see. Again, they're playing the reactive game.
It goes on forward. Shissan with that taking liberties. They find CY to bad spot. They're going to get first blood. Yulong is going to take this one. And now with that ghost ship, they're not able to get anything else.
Great counter goal for the side of APG, equalizing the goal here. 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and if you're looking at this draft, APG want CY to go in like that because he has a one-way ticket. He doesn't have a return one on out.
Yeah, it's really one-dimensional, right? On this Dune pick. And then again, APG answers with the ATA. I've seen a lot of ATA games already in the Philippines. You know what? It can definitely tank up a lot of damages in the later stages of the game. Plus, you also have an anti-crowd control ultimate from Saber, so he's definitely gonna be safe here. I do feel that Nova, they kind of need to clear the waves early here for Wendy to get the space that he needs and to roam around and maybe poke around heroes. So Saber really doing a great job in doing the vision and just tanking up all of the pokes.
Yeah, for him, it's just to stay alive, to just constantly just ensure that that butterfly is ready if they want to go, but they find CY, the ghost ship, the charge on back, and CY's in a bad spot. The board is going to be set up as well. He will unruly blade on back to safety, but that is the thought process by APG.
There's a lot of slows coming in. Team APG, another unorthodox lineup, I should say a pocket strategy once again. It's the tusok-tusok factor for the side of APG. Getting the upper hand, like every time Nova wants to force something out, they're really ready for an answer.
Yeah, they're definitely ready for an answer, but I mean, Nova, CY has learned his lesson. He knows that he has to save the Unruly Blade just to stay alive because the Ghost Ship could lock him into that prison.
Great Ghost Ship counter go coming in from Yulong, the MVP of the last game. And we're seeing it time and time again, 3 times already in this game.
And in the bottom lane, the Ruined, the JD has to flash away. He sidesteps a lot of that and somehow survives the onslaught by Wendy and Muji.
Great second skill, Brock right there to be safe. JD now at low health, trying to clear out all of these minions in the bottom side and probably go back to his base and regen. And again, space created for the side of APG in the top lane. Xiang getting the 1v1 upper hand. But there you go, Nova, having the space on the Tyrant. So still Nova on the driver's seat, Mr. Howler.
Yeah, definitely in the driver's seat. I mean, picking that Tyrant up was great, but Chuan did expend the truth in the top lane. Something to take note of. I mean, him and Xiang will be going at it the entire series.
Yeah, it's always a story of the Dharma versus Mahim.
They find Chuan. The flash away, and here come the reinforcements with Wendy. The ghost ship is going to be used, but he's not going to lock him in. He's going to go for that chase, but not able to get any sort of catch.
Oh man, APG still on the reactive route here in this game. And this is what I like about Nova. They don't care how much you react. They just, okay, after the poke, we can definitely get one. Just keep it composed and just get our items. It's okay, we're good.
Yeah.
We have all of the skills to actually bait out the Wángzhě ultimate from Saber. Like, we will overwhelm him with stuns, right? That's the way to counter that, that hero. Just don't land your stunts in a perfect layer.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
land it simultaneously.
Yes, yes. You got to make sure that the timing is properly used. So it might be a little bit difficult for Saber. So at the same time, Nova need to understand when to go and who goes in, and then like wait for the butterfly, and then maybe go for that third piece.
But then again, I do feel that Wendy is not having a great time in this My Shinui. Yes, probably he doesn't have deaths yet, but of course, if you're My Shinui, you want to farm heroes, right? You want to keep it going in the early stages of the game. So at the end of the day, maybe in the later stages of the game, he's gonna have a difficult time in landing those burst damage. Again, this is a Yixing. The only option that he has is JD. Meanwhile, in the top lane,
oh, the pullback. They're not able to get the win slash. Xiang will get back to safety, and now come the Crimson Golem. This is going to be a potential steal. They have quite a number of them, and it looks like CY will smite it.
and what I like about Nova is they're really using Weepeat's Yuhuan pretty well on the advantage. Popping in, of course, the skills to Mushi and to give him the farm that he needs. And what I like about this Derenji is the shred, right? Even though there's a Ata, even though there's a Mayin, every time you land that ultimate on the Derenji, everyone is so squishy.
Yeah,
like,
everyone is very squishy.
It doesn't matter how tanky you are. It doesn't matter how many HPs you are.
Yeah, yeah. And but look at APG waiting for CY to potentially go for the steal. He's been spotted out. Chisan is not probably going to just be very patient, because once he locks that board in, and now with Xuan there, the Azure Golem is going to be the fight, and CY over the wall. The board has been set. They have the ghost ship fighting on the side, but where are the reinforcements? Yulong is kind of by himself, and that space is provided for Muchi to take the mid T1.
Oh, Team Nova, great discipline for the side of Nova. Did they get the Azure Golem? Okay, wait, okay. Yulong got it.
Yeah, Yulong got it.
But then again, Nova creating tempo in this game. Creating music with this game.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, Yulong with a slight net worth lead over CY. I mean, this is something that he's done. I just stayed alive more than anything else, but that ghost ship has kind of been a bit of a problem for Nova.
Yeah, it's the answer, right? It is always the answer. So APG, again, expecting probably one great or one, like, X-Factor team fight.
Oh, the stun Morphle Temple onto him. Xuan pushing them away, but that taking liberties is going to zone him there. The Vanguards are in the top lane as well, and now Muchi just chipping away at it, and Yulong getting a little bit close, needs to be careful. Wendy going to be locked in the box, and he's actually going to be, just barely on out of this one. Xuan is going to do some damage, and Saber with that wind slash, he's going to ignore all of that, has the butterfly if they want to use it.
Oh, both of the teams going back and forth with the pokes, but unfortunately there's a heal factor coming in from Weepeat, so every time we go back and forth pokes, I always have my healing skill coming in from Weepeat.
Yeah.
That's why Nova is still in the advantage.
Yeah, just a lot of that sustain, which is going to be able to kind of keep them in. Something to take note of, and why Yuan is such a great pick. They love the sustain, and that stun is just a really versatile hero.
If I'm not mistaken, this was the second pick for the side of Nova. And again, APG, they want to invest a lot on JD. JD still needs maybe another, a third item to at least keep it going, to at least have the damage that he needs. But that's also the situation for Nova. You now have Muchi running in and just popping normal attacks after normal attacks.
Yeah, very scary. I mean, this is the Nova. I mean, we talked about the fact that this is a classic Nova lineup, and you're seeing why. They are just so comfortable on these heroes, and they were able to like control the map.
Yeah, they love the Yuhuan. Like, I do feel that everyone knows the Yuhuan. Like, they know when the Yuan has the ultimate, has the Zoro. I mean, we can enter, just go ahead.
Oh, they have the board.
Okay.
The wind slash. CY is in the bad spot, though, in the mid T2. And it looks like Wendy going in for that ruin and decides to go all in. Well, but Wendy's going to be killed. They've taken out Xuan as well. And now Nova Esports on the run with 2 members down. Waypit is just so low. The flash forward by Shazan, the unending sorrow dodging that.
Unfortunately for Team Nova, they lost 2 heroes, but the mission was done. It was Nova pushing in the tower. Mushi changed his target, just targeting the tower as APG getting the kill and getting the top lane. That was really fortunate for Nova, not really wasting their time, just pushing in the objective.
Yeah, forcing it, I mean, almost in that mid T2. That was a very scary one, especially since APG had all 5 members that were waiting for a team fight to happen there, and they paid with their lives.
And again, APG is ready for this lineup. You have a Wángzhě and an Ata. Look at the health bars on this Ata, of course. 3 long lines on the health bars, probably around the 2.6 health right there, or almost 3k health.
Has a lot.
Yeah.
He's very tanky at this point. Now Shadow Tyrant, and now this is going to be the key one, right? How does Nova Esport want to deal with this one? As it looks like CY is being pulled. He uses the Unruly Blade, gets past that Ghost Ship.
Every time, of course, there's a Flowborn Marksman in the lineup, you really want to group up and abuse the Convergence ultimate. And this is APG's mission to protect JD. So from now on in the team fights, maybe we just need to see how our APG gonna protect JD in the last few moments, because he has all of the damage in the world. Here we go. There's a tankiness from Yulong.
Oh, they're trying to find him. The Ghost Ship just cutting it off. Not the best of angles, but they have the board. And now it looks like Wendy getting a little bit low. Xiang is going to miss the whatever. He's going to have to run for his life. He gets on out, but the Tyrant is now going to be the key target. Xiang is getting chased down. Wei Pick gets that pick. The Tyrant is so low. APG not really able to go for this one, but Yulong is still there. They find it. The pass in from Jishan, not enough. He's going to be picked as well as Yulong. Now APG on the run.
That was so unfortunate for Xiang. That was the misdirection that APG wants. But the team Nova, the damage is just too much, and that is a great pick-off. Picking off the Clash Laner and now pushing in the tower in the mid lane. And
they go in. Wendy not playing scared. They get the pick on it. JD, and that's a team ace. And Nova Esports will take game 3 in a hurry.
You don't want to give the comfort picks, bro. Team Nova 2-1.
APG